guys, let's review Disclosure Day. Okay, so getting into this film, I just want to get some of the good stuff out of the way. Because, first of all, Spielberg is like one of my all-time favorite movie directors. That's going to be one thing I make clear in this video. He is one of the all-time greats, from him making E.T., Jurassic Park. Like, yeah, he's made a lot of great films that I'm very proud of and enjoy watching from time to time if I have the time. So with this movie, yeah, it's my all-time favorite from Steven Spielberg, because, you know, it felt like something original. You know, he did an alien story this time around, and for that it felt very important and very cool that he used the concept of aliens. And with this story, I love how a lot of the characters, they had a lot to do in this film, especially Emily Blunt's character. She was a lot of the time the main focus of this movie once you are introduced to her, like within the first few minutes of this movie. And then the Josh O'Connor character, he also has a lot to do in this film alongside Emily Blunt, because he has information from the government where he tries to keep that hidden and secret from them so that they can't find him. But, you know, it doesn't go all that well, because sooner or later, you know, they catch on to him, and then he's kind of just on the run. He's a moving target from the government. So the one thing I did want to discuss is the score for this movie. Absolutely phenomenal. John Williams cooked, as always, as he does in a lot of the films like Jurassic Park, E.T. It's amazing. I love the score. It was very beautiful, and it fit very well with a lot of the scenes. A lot of the action sequences in this film, they really knew what they were doing with these characters and knew how to make a story. The cinematography, I will say, best thing I've seen from Spielberg. The shots in this film, when you watch it, guys, you'll see why I think this film is amazing. Because it's, for me, this movie is right next to, it's right above Project Hail Mary, which is beneath that. Like, Project Hail Mary, I thought it was an amazing movie, which I will make my review on that very soon. I also thought Masters of the Universe, the new remake, that was also amazing, which I will also do a review on that as well. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this movie really showed you what cinema is. Like, I feel like we haven't had a good film in the last few years aside from Project Hail Mary, or even like Deadpool and Wolverine, for example. Like, those kind of films, they are really good because if you follow the story for if they have any connections to other things. Like, for example, Deadpool and Wolverine, it had the connection of X-Men and other Marvel films in a way, which really was amazing. Because if you're a Marvel fan, longtime Marvel fan, and you've watched the films of the Marvel universe, you would get the excitement and enjoyment out of those films. So for this movie, the alien concept was just awesome, because myself, I'm a huge fan of sci-fi. I love that kind of stuff when it comes to aliens or being in space, or like just anything that has to do with sci-fi. It's amazing. And so I think with that, it's also important to discuss the villain of this movie. Now, you might be asking me in the comments or something, you might be asking yourself in general, what do you mean villain? Like, it's an alien sci-fi movie. Well, the villain of this movie, he's technically like part of the government agency where he wants to hunt down the Josh O'Connor character that wants to get his information back to disclose the world of what is happening, no pun intended. And yeah, it's incredible what Spielberg has done with this movie, because again, like I said, he cooked with this movie. It was something I haven't expected to see in years. It was amazing to see his genius being recreated again in something that inspires him. It honestly inspired me to do my own films, and that's what I will do. But you know, completely on topic again, like, yeah, and if this movie gets a sequel, I wouldn't be surprised, because I feel like this movie will do good at the box office. It deserves that with the amount of intensity and heart-pounding sequences it has in this movie. Especially, there's a chase scene in this movie where, yes, it gets very heart-pounding and very intense, but you're like there because you're in your seat. You're about to like kind of jump out of your seat because you're like, what is gonna happen to these characters? Like, are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna live or die? It's a live or die moment during that chase sequence. But like, yeah, it's important to know that these filmmakers, including Spielberg himself, they have a great vision for these kind of things. And I think this alien concept, it really shows you to know that, like, these kind of films, it makes people either inspired or just it's an enjoyable time at the theater. For me, it really was an enjoyable time at the theater where people will enjoy this movie. People will get some laughs out of it because there are some funny comedic moments, and people also feel the intensity and heart pounding, but also like utter shock of this movie, because there are many shocking moments, especially like around the third act of the film. It really does get like shockingly insane, and the way they do that third act is so incredible, because you're like, how did they do that with the tiny amount of things with that film? And yeah, so like when you guys see this film, you'll either agree with me and say this movie is as good as he says it is, because Spielberg, he cooked in this movie. And if you don't agree, that's fine, honest opinions. But like, yeah, this movie really is something special. It's something you should definitely see with your family, or just if you want to see it by yourself, do that. Because I honestly prefer seeing movies by myself. I get a great experience out of it, but going with family is great too. And so, yeah, I'd say this film, it definitely honestly deserves a very high score, and it is a guaranteed movie for me myself that you should watch this in the theater and go as many times as you want, because I'm definitely gonna see this a second time, so I could do a spoiler review version of this review, because I really have many thoughts that I want to get off my chest after I watch this a second time. So yeah, but that will do it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. If you saw this movie, did you like it? Did you not? If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out, and then after, come to this video and tell me what you thought about it. And I will keep you guys updated in my YouTube post of when my next few videos are coming, because I do plan to make a few more here. And yeah, that will do it for the video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it will really help me out and really help the channel. Leave your comments down below of what you thought of this film. And as always, I will catch you guys on the flip side.